Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about SAP SuccessFactors interview questions and answers. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms. Let's get started. The first question we will discuss in this video is, how do you integrate Employee Central with other SuccessFactors products? Well, Employee Central integrates internally with other SuccessFactors products through HRIS Sync. The second question would be, how do you integrate Employee Central externally with other products? There is a cloud-based integration platform available for external integration. Third question is, what does the succession data model contain? The employee records are contained in the succession data model. The succession data mode configures the fields that will appear in the employee's personal information and employment information. Fourth question. What is configured in the country-specific succession data model? The address formats, country-specific fields, and international standards are set in the country-specific succession data model. Fifth question is, what does the corporate data model define? Well, the foundation objects and their relationships are defined in the corporate data model. Foundation objects are also called foundation tables. They include organization, job, and pay. Sixth question. What is defined in the country-specific corporate data model? Here foundation object fields for a separate country are defined. The seventh question is, what is the propagation data model used for? HRIS propagation data model is used for the auto-population from foundation tables. Eighth question is, what other two data models are used? The data model workflow rules data model, event, and event derivation rules data model. Ninth question. How many data models are there in Employee Central? Well, there are 7 data models in Employee Central. 10th question is, how do you mask sensible data in a field? Set the attribute P equals true. 11th question. How do you set a field so the user can edit it? Set the attribute visible equals both. 12th question is, how do you make a field be required to be filled? Set the attribute required equals true. 13th question is, what is a DTD? DTD is document type definition of the data model. My vision is to build a truly integrated HR in the cloud. A truly integrated HR is the key enabler for organizations to maximize their business outcomes. 14th question. Why are they called success factors? It is called success factors because they are behaviors that lead to successful performance in the job. 15th question. Why are there 3 levels within the framework? They describe a range of different types of behavior that are relevant to a range of different job roles. However, the levels are not hierarchical. 16th question. Are the levels linked to job grades? No. Just because someone is on a certain job grade, it doesn't rule out any of the levels. However, if a job is more senior, you would expect to see more of the university level behaviors. 17th question. Are they going to apply to academic staff as well? There is a similar framework for strategic leaders framework and one for researchers which have been based on success factors. The idea going forward is to have something similar for all staff groups in the university. 18th question. Will success factors be used to get rid of people? That is not why they have been developed. They are used to develop individuals. However, if the behavior is essential to the job and there continues to be no development, then it could become a performance issue. 19th question. What if the employee doesn't agree with the success factors that their manager has chosen? The manager uses the job analysis information to determine the success factor for the role in conjunction with discussions with the individual. However, it is ultimately the manager's decision. 20th question. Once a success factor has been chosen for a role, can it be changed? Yes, it depends on the requirements or needs of the role at any point. It is fluid and therefore may change year to year. 21st question. If a success factor is changed during the year, how do you know what you will be reviewed against at the next PDR? Through dialogue or communication between the manager and the individual. The change can also be flagged on the PDR form. 22nd question. Do you have to choose the same level, for example self, for all the success factors identified? No. However, it may be that they tend towards one level. 23rd question. If success factors are important, then how do you pick the right ones? Use the job analysis information and advice from your HRO and other managers with the same roles to determine the 3 to 5 core success factors. It will become easier with practice. 24th question. What if the success factor for a role is what the job requires as a technical output, for example communicating for a careers advisor? There may be a technical requirement to do that, but success factors are about how the job is done, the behaviors required in carrying out their job. The 25th question is: if an individual achieves all the success factors, does that mean they will get promoted or get more pay? Not directly. Obviously, the more successful the individual is in their role or can demonstrate effective job performance or demonstrates additional behaviors, then this can be used as evidence in any job application or pay review case. 26th question. What support will I have in using the success factors? Managers will receive training, success factor documentation and guidance on its use will be available on the HR website. Members of the HR team will be able to provide advice. 27th question. Won't the choice of the success factors be too subjective? There is always an element of subjectivity in any process dealing with people. However, success factors are objective standards or benchmarks with good examples. 28th question. How much evidence in assessing success factors will we be expected to produce? Look over the previous 12 months for examples and pick out the 2 or 3 which demonstrate the success factors the most. 29th question. Won't the assessment of success factors take too long? Initially, making the assessment may take some time because it is a new process and we're dealing with new concepts, but it is worthwhile for the benefits they bring. 30th question. What is the importance of success factors? How can we select the correct one? By using the job analysis information and suggestions from the HR and another manager in desired roles, one can predict the success factors. It can be made easy by practice. 31st question. What type of support can one have by success factors? Managers can get training. By using it, proper guidance and documentation will also be present on the HR website. All the team members of HR are able to provide advice. The 32nd question is: what type of evidence can be expected in accessing success factors? Analyzing the last 12 months and picking the best suited one which describes the success factors positively. 33rd question. When the job is for giving a technical output, what is the role of success factors? Success factors are how to do the job and the behavior study in carrying a job technically. 34th question. What if a person achieves most of the success factors, will it be beneficial in getting more payment or promotion? Evidently, the success of the individual can explain the job performance, behaviors at that time. It can be used in any type of job application or the payment review. 35th question. What is present in the succession data model? All the records of the employee are present in the succession data model. This type of succession data model constructs the field's both internal and external works. 36th question. What type of configuration is done in the country-specific succession data model? A country-specific succession data model is configured by address formats, country-specific fields, and by all the international standards. The 37th question is: what is defined by the corporate data model? The corporate data model defines foundation object fields and their interconnections. Once again, they contain a type of organization, mode of payment, and job role. 38th question. What is the use of the propagation data model? The propagation data model is used for auto-population from foundation tables. The last question of this session is, mention the other two data models that are used. Data models that are used are event derivation rules and workflow rules. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. To know more about such technology-related videos, visit our Upptalk channel and watch more of them.